We're talking about astral projection. And what does astral projection connect to? What does it lead into? Well, we're talking sleep paralysis. We're talking hallucinations. We're talking what the medical field calls narcolepsy, all right? Hogwash. It is a spiritual condition. And my guest is Vanessa. Vanessa, there was a girl that you knew that was astral projecting, okay? And you told me a story that was very interesting about this girl. What say you on this lady who was astral projecting that you met?
Yeah, so she's a believer, but a lot of believers who are not, I wouldn't say that, I don't want to speak on her behalf regarding this, but it depends on where you are in your walk. I would like to say that maybe she wasn't in a place of where she was really following the Lord. And so that gave demonic leeway entrance into her life. And she would experience these things in the middle of the night where she would see the serpent in front of her face talking to her. She would literally see a green snake in her face. But she called me recently and a few months ago and said something to me that was very alarming. She had gone to this place. She felt her spirit leaving her body, and she ended up in this place, and she had a name for it, and I actually have it up here. It's a spiritual library, right? And it's called the Akashic Library. They're called the Akashic Records, where, and I'll just read it here, the Akashic Records are an energetic imprint of every thought, action, emotion, and experience that has ever occurred in time and space. And she was taken to this quote unquote spiritual library, and she was asking me, do you think this was from the Lord? And immediately I said, well, tell me what the environment was. She goes, there was just books and books of knowledge just everywhere, just books of all kinds of knowledge. And I thought to myself immediately, there's only one book that we should be looking at in terms of knowledge, and that is the Bible. So it is so obvious to me that Satan was trying to do exactly what he did to Adam and Eve in the garden by letting them know that he was going to enlighten them with all of this spiritual knowledge. And she was actually taken to this place. I believe it is a real place, a demonic realm that Satan takes even believers to, and it's so dangerous, so dangerous.
Absolutely. And again, this is a form of astral projection. You don't have to, most people want to astral project, but you can also, against your own will, be taken out of your body. And this sounds like to me what was happening to this lady. If she was a Christian, I don't know about that, but that's another show. We'll talk about that later. But again, she was taken someplace, given this spiel about you're going to be like God, you're going to have all this knowledge, and that's exactly how Satan operates. He does this to us. Vanessa, your experience with sleep paralysis has been pretty intense. You've shared so many things with me. These demons that come against you, they've also come against your mother and your sister. Mm-hmm. Could this be a generational curse of some sort when you have these attacks in your dreams?
I would say that's definitely possible, especially because I believe that the Lord, even though they're not following the Lord, they are seeking the Lord. They're very close. And I think that's why they're experiencing these attacks. They're very close to coming to, being born again. And I believe that's why that they're experiencing these. I believe that they have the same spiritual gifts that the Lord has given me. He has blessed me with the gift of dreams and visions. I've been delivered from things because of the dreams and visions God's shown me. And so Satan likes to come in and, mimic that, or at least try to. And so I believe whatever gifts the Lord has given my sister and my mother and my grandmother and myself, Satan's going to come and try and thwart those gifts that we're somehow connected that way in the spirit that I believe the Lord has given us.
Yeah. We're going to look at another clip of episode 3 of David Heavener Investigates of Astral Projection, which you can watch exclusively on davidheavener.tv. And it's going to dive deeper into dreams. And when we come back, I'm going to talk to Vanessa about what does the term sexomnia mean, sexomnia, and what happens and what's her experience with it. Jared, let's roll that clip.
who are you? Are you,
Right.
are you one of us, or are you a human being? And I think they knew, but I was like, no, I'm astral projecting right now. This is kind of new to me. And
So what you're saying is a lot of people that see demonic beings in their house or around, this could be someone projecting themselves into that.
Sure.
Right.
And so that's when they said, well, do you ever find it difficult to leave your body sometimes? And I said, yeah, sometimes I do.
It's real but lethal, real but counterfeit, real but completely in error.
And they said, well, if you ever need any help, you can ask us. We will come help you, lift you up out of your body, and we'll make it easy for you.
I would feel something kick in where I crossed the barrier. It was like, okay, that's too far. That's too far into the darkness, and this fear would come over me. I would sleep with a Bible under my pillow. But even then, I was still having these experiences because they are demonically induced, they are demonically inspired.
Okay, so dreams. People have dreams. Could this be a form of astral projection?
I can tell you that practitioners on the other side and ex-Satanists will tell you what I'm going to say.
Okay.
We target your dreams. We try to invade your dreams.
I was having a lucid dream. An entity appeared to me in the lucid dream. He had a third eye. His third eye opened at me, sucked me into his third eye, and I opened my eyes, and I was 4 feet over my bed, over my body, hovering in the air. And I did not ask to meet this being. I didn't ask this being to pull me out of my body.
The same ones know how to summon a spirit, conjure, target you, to send warfare against you. New levels of warfare.
I fought to get back into my body for 3 minutes. I couldn't do it successfully. Once I finally did, I got pulled out of my body against my will a second time. And then I had to fight to get back in. I'm trying to force myself out of this experience, and I can't.
It felt like there was a line there, and if I crossed it, I would sever whatever relationship with God that I could have.
Maybe never come back?
Yeah. I figured if I did that, then that was it. The second you don't do something they say, they lose it, and they really show their true face. They're demons. They're demonic. They're fallen angels.
They do it to go out to engage and to try to release curses.
Their ultimate goal is to lead people into hell. So they want to lead people away from the cross.
Can they really hurt you?
Yeah.
They can hurt you.
Yep.
Could they kill you? All right, so that's a clip from Astral Projection, episode 3 of David Heavener Investigates, which you can see only on David Heavener TV. Folks, please support this platform. Don't support things like Netflix, okay? Support this platform, please. Go to davidheavener.tv, sign up. It's just $4.99 a month. You see all kinds of great original programming on there. We're talking tonight about sleep paralysis, about astral projection, all right? My guest is Vanessa. And Vanessa, this insomnia, this sleep deprivation, this they call it sleep apnea, they call it sleep paralysis, that there's all kinds of names. There's something else that the demons do, especially to women in their sleep. And there's even a term for it, okay? It's called sexnomia. Have you had experience of demons attacking you in your dreams sexually? There's a practice, an ancient practice, where one's spirit leaves their body. It's called astral projection. Okay, so dreams. Could this be a form of astral projection?
I can tell you that practitioners on the other side and ex-Satanists will tell you what I'm going to say.
Okay.
We target your dreams.
A woman woke up. She felt the presence of something in the doorway that was trying to pull her out of her flesh. And what she did was call out to the name of Jesus, and bang, that attack stopped. She went back into her body. She woke up.
The New Agers call it the astral plane, sort of like a parallel dimension.
A lot of times people will experience things like sleep paralysis.
It's real but lethal, real but counterfeit, real but completely in error.
There's a risk of insanity.
God is totally against it. If the church was doing its job, would New Age and astral projection be so prevalent amongst Christians?